Hi, my name is Balázs. I'm a math teacher and I did start quite a few times a series on YouTube which never survived the second episode. So let's hope, as this is the first episode, there are going to be a few to follow. My reason is to start this series is to show you applications which are education related, which are useful for teachers, and there might be some hiccups, there might be some great news about them. So let's see what we have in here. And my first candidate is going to be Redmenta, which is an application built by Hungarian entrepreneurs, Hungarian programmers, and is an amazing tool which is currently mostly well known in Hungary. It has a lot of users, a lot of teachers, a lot of students using it in Hungary. As you can see, it has a great design. You can do mind maps, you can include videos, you can include pictures, true and false, and I did false, let's make it true. So it's basically how it all started. It has been a website where you could build your test documents, your worksheets. You could print it out, or you could have your students to work on them online. But then after a while it extended and it has integrations to most of the classroom environments in Microsoft Teams, Google Classroom, and even the Hungarian Creator system. As you can see, the website speaks quite a few languages. German, English, Hungarian, Romanian, Ukrainian, Russian, and French. You can have all the contacts. There is a blog with news. They've been at the Bat Show and information about that. There is a Hungarian blog. Obviously, I taught. This is a team who is resident in Hungary. Okay, therefore, this is not a well-known platform yet. How does it work? I can have a jumper code. Jumper code is when I created a website, not a website. I created a worksheet and I can type in the jumper code. If I have it, I can jump to that website, that worksheet. There you can see there is a demo English worksheet, demo EN, jump, and I'm at the worksheet right now. I can type in my first name, Balázs, by ticking this checkbox. Yeah, save, okay. My last name is needed. Yeah, it works. Okay. Now, it's fillable unlimited times, so I can set up for any worksheet how many times it can be filled out and when it can be started and how long it takes. Currently it's any, so I can do it any times and as many times as I want. I click on start. This is a demo worksheet. So I have a picture. When did he become king? Whoever knows. I click on the date. I could check it out on YouTube. I could turn on the camera. Now my camera is on, so I want play with interfere with OBS or my recording it. I can create a flow chart, so I can move these boxes around, and what I can do is, let's see, I can connect these guys together. And I can connect this one over here. Oops, they are now together. They can see. Oops, I don't want to leave it. Yeah. So it's first of all, when I want to use this, this is not okay, not that obvious how to use it. So everything is moving at the same time. So for my students, when they want to work on it, they have to find it. Oh well, I clicked on the interactivity and now I can move it along. So that was a mistake by me that I clicked on that lock here. So here I can lock the screen. So as you can see, this happens and then you can move along. With the mouse wheel I can zoom in, zoom out, or use the buttons over here. I can play and fiddle it. I can move these guys around and always I can connect those together. This comes in here and they are connected. And I can rearrange it anytime. So it's quite neat and nice to create flowcharts. It's very easy to use. It's not a Miro, obviously, but as a worksheet application, this is quite useful and it's great to play with. Christopher Columbus is applying for the job of discovering new sailing routes to India. Create his CV. Let's do it. And now I can just write my CV, or I can save it, create, I'm done, let's create CV. Document process, let's create. Well, I can use and upload my own image. I can use from Unsplash, like this is nice in here. I can move it around and so on. Save, done, this is my picture. Explain tense and tenses. As a worksheet creator, I can include a video from YouTube, for example, and then I can create and write here anything which my teacher is going to correct. Fill in the gaps. Okay, so I have to type in here a word and then another word and so on. I can include as a teacher in the worksheet any kind of voice messages, and then I can have a true or false and fill in the empty cells with the correct answers. Begin. Wow, that's English, that's quite tricky. Or the past tenses. Make the correct order. Well, the week starts Monday, Tuesday, and so on. Pair the traits, so there is a pairing possibility. How do I pair them? I click one side, click the other side, and click those together. I can unpair them by clicking on the middle one. We've seen flowchart before, and we write a sentence in passive. I can choose the correct one. It's just a multiple choice. And there is a short answer. So what we've seen, there are various types of activities what I can include in my worksheet. And it can be set up that it's going to be corrected on the fly, or it's going to be corrected later on by the teacher. So this is the experience on the student side, and let's go inside and let's see what the teacher does. I can sign up, but obviously I can sign in if I'm already registered. Let's hope it will let me in, and I'm in. So what do I want to do? I can have different folders. Now I'm creating a new worksheet. I won't drop it in any folder. It's going to be an example. Whoops. Example worksheet, and then there it is. This is my example worksheet, and now I can give it a label. It's going to be anatomy, great, and now I can give different tasks which I want to add to my page, to my worksheet. We've seen there's a flowchart. I can ask the kids to do video recording, which I didn't do. Creative board, short answer. There is only one short answer which is allowed. They can write an essay, true or false, big true or false, multiple choice, single choice. They have to match, they have to order, fill the gaps or table or sets. Like for example, let's see the short answer, which is what I use most of the times if I'm working on a math exercise. So I type in here x plus 2 equals 7, and I'd like to get an answer. Obviously I can put a photo in here, a YouTube video link, and so on. It has a preset solution. The solution is to this equation, and well, yeah, x equals 2. I can have a normal editor, or I can have a formula editor. I can use LaTeX here as well, but I can use the built-in formula editor and type in various different formulas. So I just go back to normal editor. I want to have an answer, and in this case I only want them to type in numbers and write my answer. My answer is x should be 5. So that's good, that's my answer. I can say, okay, this is correct as an explanation, or I can just write here how they get to it, and I can give it a maximum point of 2 for this exercise. I can click on save, and now I see on my test, on my worksheet, there is one exercise already available. I can, this is my exercise, I can re-edit my exercise. I'd say, well, an alternative is okay, or I'd say if they think it's 6, well, that's okay, that's accepted as well. And let's be nice, and 4 could be accepted as well. It's quite close, so I'm allowing it. Okay, so in this case, in my exercise list, these are my previous exercises. These are all Hungarian, and you see I mostly used short answers, some matchings, but most of the time I use short answers. I have my exercise listed down there. I can create my next task. For example, let's make it make it a creative board, and I'd like them to plot a graph, for example, of y equals x plus 7. Okay, and then I give it 3 points once they are correct. And this is how it's going to look like. Nice. I'm happy with my great test, what I created. The same way I can create sets, tables, flowcharts, orders, and so on. And yeah, once I'm done, I'd like to do the following. I go to settings, and this is my worksheet. The jumper code we've already seen at the beginning, so it was the demo underscore en was which one we tested, but I can give it example, it already exists, example B. It's successfully saved, so example B is going to be available for anyone, but on the settings it's not currently allowed to anyone to see. You can know the jumper code, but you won't be able to use it. I can say only certain people, and I can create a group of people who are allowed to see and fill out my worksheet. Or I can say everyone on Redmenta who registered on the website is available to see and fill out my worksheet. Or I can go even more wider audience, and I can make it available to anyone on the internet. So currently, if you go to redmenta.com, go to the jumper code and type in example B, then you're going to be able to fill out this very exciting worksheet. I'm really curious, looking forward to get your nice drawings of the graph of the function. Okay, what else can I do in my worksheet? So in the settings, I set up to share the jumper code. I could make it available to any of my groups. People outside my groups, I can type in the name of people, usernames who I want to specifically share my worksheet with. And I can set up the field settings, start date. So I can say you can start filling out on Christmas Eve, starting at, let's say, 11. If it's 0, then the fill time is unlimited. You can take as much time as you want. Once I type in any number which is not 0, like 10, this means it's going to be 10 minutes. So once you open up the worksheet, the counter will start and you have 10 minutes to fill out this worksheet. Okay, short answers, the result, full result after my approval. So you won't get a result. Or directly after filling, you get your result. Only the total score, the result after my approval. So you get a score, but you have to know I might reconsider, I might give you more, or maybe less. Number of attempts, 0 again, no limit, but I can say that you're allowed to do it 3, 4, how many times you ever wanted. I can set up an end date, so I can say it's going to be, you have to fill it out this year, and then you have to do it. If I don't want to restrict it, I click on the bin over here and I can just remove those restrictions. Again, here I can set it back to 0, so there is no limitation on fulfillment, and the tasks can be in at random order, so not the original order I set them up. Share to classrooms, that's obvious. Okay, what else can I do? I can print my worksheet. I can say, yeah, show solution. Well, obviously not. But once I click on print, it's going to create a printed document, which is very nice. What I many times do, I use Redmenta to generate for me a worksheet, which I print out and give to my students in class, and then afterwards I allow them to redo the test as a homework, where they can evaluate their mistakes, can do it better. They get a feedback on the instant, and they can work to improve their knowledge. So printing out a worksheet might be again something which could be interesting. In the results field, I can see if already someone filled it out. It's going to be listed in here: name, status, best attempt. So I get here all the results, and by field, obviously I can fill it out, so I can see how it works. Let's make it 5. Let's create, and oops, and let's create my graph. Y equals x plus 7. It's something like this. And then I can, I have to save, summary, there you go, submit. It's being evaluated, worksheet successfully, wow, 40%, that's not much what I got. Well, I get 2 points. Every possible solution, that's 2 points, that's good. And I didn't get any points on this. You can see that's the reason I get only 2 points out of 5, because this won't evaluate themselves. So I go back to top, and I go back to results. And let's see, this is my result. Okay, so I go to my result as a teacher, and this is the same procedure what I do with my students. So you can always try it out yourself. Okay, approve results. That's good. Not yet. I'm re-evaluating this one, because this should be 3 points, because that's amazing. And now I'm happy. 2 out of 2, 3 out of 3, that's a perfect result. Approve, perfect. And now I see in here it's an approved result. Perfect, 5 out of 5, 100%. Date and time when it has been filled out. So this is in a nutshell how it works. Obviously there's a pricing, so you can see it's currently in Hungarian forints. You can check a Hungarian forint, it's quite cheap compared to other solutions. As you can see, it offers quite a big storage for 3,000 forints in a month. 3,000 forints, how you can convert it, it's basically a US dollar and a euro. It's approximately 400 forints, so this is less than 10 USD or 10 euros for a month, what you can get. There is a group solution, the Redmenta Plus for groups, or institutions, which is a much better offer. So you can go here and do an offering, get an offer. So, as I mentioned, this is going to be a series, and this is one of the first episodes. Redmenta is a great tool. It's not the best tool, but it's something which is worth a trial, worth to try, worth to give it a chance and work on it, because it can really give you a nice tool to create great worksheets. Give it a try. Let me know what you think and how do you like Redmenta. And we'll continue with the next application soon. Thank you for watching.